So here's my Nutone 2090, and you can see it's not working. And I know it's the transistor inside of it, which is TR10 is the part in the schematic. So I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. So there's two screws on each side that you have to actually take out. And then afterwards, it'll actually come out of the wall. So I'm going to take both of them out here. And, you know, this was the radio that my grandmother had in her house when she actually bought the house back in, like, I think the early 70s. And the Nutone radio, I think the 2090 was made either late 60s or early 70s. And here, there's one connector. Here you have to pull out. So you have to kind of squeeze it in and twist it out. And then I think this is the antenna, but I'm not sure. But I pulled that out. And now I'm going to take the unit down to the bench. And I'm going to actually remove that transistor. You can see it in the bottom right corner. And that's the one that's faulty. If I tap that transistor when the radio's not working, it'll magically start working again. And I think there may be some kind of loose connection inside of it. So I'm going to test this transistor in the component tester. You'll see it shows up as a diode. Okay, so I finally figured out the replacement for this transistor that was in this radio, the Nutone 2090 from the late 1960s. This part number SJE133 or whatever this part is on here, I couldn't find a replacement. And this transistor has been marginal and it doesn't read correctly. But finally I got enough of the reading because I think one of the pins coming into the transistor is not connected correctly. So I finally got the multimeter on it in diode mode and was able to figure it out. And it's an NPN. So it's an NPN transistor. And the thing though is, its base is flipped directions compared to like a typical general transistor today, NPN. So its base is on this side and a regular NPN one, which is tip 41C, is on the other side. And so you're basically flipping the base and the emitter. You flip them around and a collector appears to be in the same position in the middle pin. So I'm going to replace this one with this, and hopefully the radio will start to work again. So that's what we're going to try. So I'll take this off, and I will put this transistor in, and I will go ahead and screw that back in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and solder and reassemble that heatsink with the transistor. And I extended the wires out, you'll see that. But basically you have to flip the two wires. In my case, it's a yellow and brown one because the base and the emitter are now in the opposite because of the tip 41 is more of a standard transistor. So here we go. I'll speed this up. It actually works.
93.7 WSTW.
You hear it. I'm so happy to have it working now. This was the radio for my grandmother's house that I bought from her. And I know this is kind of a weird, odd video. Many of you, it's not something you would have, but anyone out there that has a Nutone 2090 and they're having problems with their radio and it's actually could be the transistor, I hope this video helps them, because it was a real hassle trying to figure out what it was. I'm not an expert at this electronics at all, but so thank you guys for watching.